I am standing right now in a place which is called the Eternal City. This eternal city has been built on the outskirts of Samarkand in Uzbekistan exclusively by the Uzbek government for the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. The summit is taking place in the Congress Center that you can see right behind me, where there will be meeting of all the leaders, the SCO leaders, and also an expanded meeting of the new members as well, which includes Iran. Besides that, there will be bilaterals. Prime Minister Modi is currently in that building holding summit level meetings, and also he will be doing a lot of bilateral meetings with the President of Russia, Vladimir Putin, President of Iran, Ebrahim Raisi, and also with the Uzbek President, Shavkat Mirziyoyev. Apart from the bilaterals in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, let me give you a brief insight as to what is expected. Of course, this SCO grouping is coming out as a grouping that is going to talk about and that is going to emphasize on the strategic importance that this grouping has within the SCO members in this region countries, and the fact that in some countries like in Iran, in Uzbekistan, and also in China, this is being called as the NATO of the East. Now, while this has been the SCO was when it was introduced, when it started as a security group. However, this has also got now a connectivity dimension to it, which is something that India will be highlighting in this summit. Let us also remember that India is going to be the next chair of the SCO, taking over the mantle from Uzbekistan for the next 1 year. The SCO Summit for 2023 will be held in New Delhi, probably somewhere in the month of June. Coming to the fact that what is being discussed today by the leaders, of course, we know that this summit is taking place in the backdrop of the Russia-Ukraine war, and also at a time when tensions between India and China are also at its peak. While there has been disengagement happening recently, we saw that the disengagement happened at the patrolling point 15, PP15. Tensions still remain. It remains to be seen whether today there will be some kind of bilateral meeting or a pull aside between Chinese President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Having said that, it is also important that Prime Minister Modi is going to have a bilateral meeting with Russian President Putin, where they are going to discuss about enhancing energy ties and also trade ties. We've seen since the war has begun, incidentally, India's purchase of oil from Russia has increased and has grown, according to certain estimates, about 50 times from the pre-war levels. So that is going to be the focus of the summit that is going to take place between Mr. Putin and Mr. Modi. Coming to Iran, with Iran, the focus is definitely going to be again on oil purchases, resumption of oil purchases despite US sanctions on Iran. We have ThePrint has already reported that Iran is now keen to understand from India that if it can buy oil from Russia despite the sanctions, why it cannot buy the oil from Iran. So this is going to be the point of discussion. At the same time, Prime Minister Modi is going to pitch for an enhanced connectivity within the Eurasian region that is going to give it a more strategic teeth.